Bladesmiths, welcome to the forge. In this first round, you will be working with these chainsaws.
Oh, what in the world do I want to use a chainsaw for besides cut a tree down?
You will have to use parts from these chainsaws to forge a signature blade in your own style. You must use at least 2 parts from each of your saws. Your 3-hour forging time starts now.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what's exciting about this challenge? The chainsaw is finally the victim. Every horror flick is a weapon of choice for hacking people up.
Share this with you. The 2 parts of the chainsaw I'm gonna use will be the chain and the bar. I don't know what that bar's made of, so I'm a little leery to use too much of the bar. I've welded canister Damascus many times before. I put my parts in that can, and the powdered steel, I know that's good knife steel. That will forge weld to the chain and the bar and make a good blade.
The very first thing that I do is cut off the chain and the bar of the chainsaw. I put liquid paper in the inside of the canister to prevent the inside of the billet from sticking to the canister.
Liam's got the liquid paper, and he's going to line the inside of that canister so none of the internal steel will bond to that can. Ideally, he's going to get that squared down, open up that can, and just peel it right away.
No, I've never done this before, so I'm only going off of what I've seen and heard. So I'm just hoping I'm not missing something important that's going to bite me in the end.
My plan of action is going to be a canister Damascus blade. I start cutting the chain in little pieces. Then I cut the bar. It's a pretty good-sized canister, and I want a really strong blade. I'll drop the lock washers in there. I cut the bolts in high, put the nuts in there. Come on, baby, get high. I'm making a pumpkin pie. I'm putting all the little secret ingredients in it and going to forge it out and have a really nice pie in the end. I've never done a canister Damascus. I'm excited, and I'm up for it. I'm ready. Woo, come on now.
So much fun to listen to Robbie, the hootin' tootin' cowboy.
Woohoo! You have only 60 minutes remaining.
Got a blade going?
Ready to start making a knife now.
Sweet.
Once I get the canister off, I feel a little bit more confident. I can go a lot faster.
Look at that little rat go. He's moving on with.
Now you can see Liam's blade really start to come along.
I think my competition has underestimated me some because I'm so young.
Look at that.
He is exemplifying the work of the bladesmith.
That boy can swing a hammer.
Here, Robbie's just got a big noodle over there.
Whew, dang, it's hot in here. I'm putting that thing in the forge and coming out and hammering with the power hammer. I'm starting to shake.
Whew.
Something's going on with Robbie right there.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting dizzy.
You all right, Robbie?
Is Robbie okay?
Looks like the medic is gonna check on him here.
Want to take your hat off for a minute?
It looks like an overheating problem.
Hot in here.
Yeah, it's hot in here. I don't want to quit. There's a lot of people back home who encourage me to do this, and I'm doing it for them. You know, I think my son would just say, you know, go, Dad, do it, do it, do it, go, go, go. I'm good. Woo! Thank you.
All right, all right.
All right. All right. Woo!
Whew.
You good, brother?
Yeah.
Bladesmiths, you have just 15 minutes remaining to finish your work.
Woo! It's time.
Boom, big flame.
Robbie into the oil.
There's gonna be a big bad boy right there.
There you go.
In his hand.
Oh, I believe that's hot enough.
I got 15 minutes to get this thing heat treated.
That looked like it was about 1,800 degrees. Oh, look at that. It came out of the oil. It's still glowing. When a blade comes out of the oil and it's still glowing, it's not a hardened blade.
I'm sitting there thinking these judges are going to get a hold of this blade and it's not hardened. I'll be disqualified.
That blade's still glowing orange. It's still orange.
Is it still heat treated?
No.
Fudge circle sticks.
I gotta heat it back up, quench it again.
Shut down your machines, drop your tools. Your forge time has ended.
What an experience, wow.
That canister was a pain.
That was a tough challenge for me.
I was rusty.
Let's start with Josh's blade on the end there.
It's got a nice clean line, nice clean grinds, but it does bring into question what he did here with his canister weld.
That is probably that piece of chain where it just didn't laminate up.
He's looking at that flaw right there in that blade. I should have burned it off. I should have heated that chain. I was in a hurry.
Let's move on to Liam. What do you think, Jason?
The handle feels really good, but there are welded and unwelded spots in it, but it's so shallow, it doesn't concern me. Overall, it seems well made.
Let's take a look at Robbie's blade.
What I'm worried about is I can see where the canister line actually crosses the center. He could have soft material, so he'd have parts of the blade that would hold an edge and be sharpenable, other parts that are going to be soft.
Let's move on to Paul's blade there.
It's amazingly heavy. The biggest question is whether he got it hard or not. When he pulled this out of the quench the second time, you could see the interior of this knife glowing.
They eyeballing the crap out of me.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's soft, like I think it is, he's going to need to re-quench that blade if he makes it into the next round.
Well, and I think we need to file test these blades. So, Jason, if you don't mind. Josh's blade.
This is all hard.
Okay.
This one seems good to me.
Okay. Paul's blade.
Yeah, all this area is soft. That concerns me.
All right, let's check out Robbie's blade. That looks like it's biting in too.
Soft here. Parts of it are hard and parts of it are soft.
All right. The last blade, Liam's blade.
Liam's blade is hard.
Okay. Judges, have you made your final decision about which of these smiths is leaving the forge?
Close, but yeah.
Let's go tell our smiths. Bladesmiths, it's time for one of you to leave the forge. Robbie, your blade did not make the cut.
Robbie, you fought a great fight out there. When we tested your blade, there are some soft spots as well as hard spots. You have the soft canister steel moving back and forth across the center line, across the edge of this blade. And there's no way to grind that out to get a hard edge all the way across this blade. But you did a great job, and really appreciate you not giving up.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie, please surrender your weapon and leave the forge.
You know, I have no regrets being here. It was a great experience. And at the end of the day, no matter what happens, I'm still the blacksmithing cowboy of the Great Smoky Mountains.